for anything.
I wanna go home, and she's me to.
It's going with your stuff. In the bag. Put it in. That's the only bag, ma'am?
A simple mistake quickly escalated into a tense clash between a defiant passenger and airport security.
My car is upstairs. Let me just up by 325. You got it, right?
The same thing I just told you.
These girls are living proof that today is one of the worst days of their lives. A Curran missed her flight due to intoxication and landed straight on the list of those facing charges for disturbing the peace.
What's up?
She appears to be intoxicated. I can't board her in that manner.
Okay.
Bro, are you serious?
Las Vegas flight?
You called the fucking cops?
You're not, listen. Listen, you're not being...
Listen, I'm not fucking intoxicated. I can get on the fucking plane. I cannot fucking afford the next fucking ticket. So where the fuck is the manager and who the fuck paid for my next fucking ticket? Because I'm not paying for this shit.
She is the manager.
Okay, then you can pay for the fucking ticket for me to get to California. Because I'm not paying for this. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not fucking intoxicated.
She's refunded? Yeah.
I'm not refunded.
No, they
Pay
already...
for the next pay for it, period.
Come talk to me, please.
I'm talking to you, bro.
Relax.
They should have let me on this plane.
Okay,
She's being a she fucking knows it.
Let's start from the...
She knows it.
Let's start from the beginning, all right?
You want to start from the top?
All right, yeah. What you obviously...
As soon as she realized she missed her flight, instead of finding a solution, she chose to yell, swear, and demand unreasonable compensation. And when the police arrived, instead of cooperating, she turned the situation into a chaotic confrontation.
You arrived here, and what happened when you got here?
I don't know. I was literally sleeping.
Listen, I'm standing right here.
I was fucking sleeping, waiting for the fucking plane, bro.
Where, over here?
Literally right there, yes.
Okay, so then what happened?
Yes.
So, then what happened? Well, you were sleeping, you woke up.
I woke up to them complaining about me. I don't understand what the problem is.
What were they
I
complaining
just want to get on the plane. I just want to go home.
All right, I understand. Let me see your ID so I can get some information.
She has my ID.
No, she might have your driver's license or passport. Okay. So let's see.
I had a mask. This was fine. I got through TSA perfectly fine, so I'm good. This is a fucking mask.
All right. So
Thank you.
It's Diaz.
Yes.
Let's go talk up front.
No, I want to talk right here.
You can't
Because I'm
get
not
on.
going. I'm getting on the plane.
See, the door's closed. They can't reopen.
I'm not paying for this.
I'm not talking about.
I'm not paying
listen,
for it.
I'm not
doing.
I'm not saying you have to pay for anything.
I want to go home. I want to go home. And she's me to.
All right. If you don't stop now, you're gonna have to come with me and go to the county jail. If that's what you want, that's what we can do. It's up to you right now. Make a decision.
What are you going to put me in jail for? I haven't done anything illegal.
For being in an airport. You're causing a disturbance. You can be arrested for that.
The police tried to de-escalate the situation, offering to check her documents and asking her to step outside for a conversation. But instead of cooperating, she chose to continue causing a scene in the airport, turning a minor issue into a public chaos.
Go home and just be the.
Well, let's go. Come on.
No, I want to go home.
It's either you go front with me or you go to jail. It's one or the other. That's the only two choices we have.
Where do you want me to go? What the f*** do you want me to talk about this thing? I just fucking told you. The same thing I just told you.
And you put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm not getting arrested. I'm not getting arrested. Oh, no. I don't need to get arrested, bro. I'm fine. I'm listening to you. We're talking, bro.
No, you're not listening.
Yes, I am. You don't need to arrest me.
We do.
No, you don't. You don't need to arrest me.
Yeah.
Okay, the handcuffs are on.
I have to lock it. Relax. Can you grab her stuff?
Yeah.
Are you detaining me?
No, you're being arrested.
Are you detaining me?
Well, yeah, and you're being arrested. You're disorderly conduct. I'm gonna have to take her 1019 because I'm in a pool car. I don't have a printer or nothing.
Please, please, can we just talk about it outside?
Can we what?
Can we just talk about whatever it is we talk about outside?
I gave you like 4 or 5 opportunities.
You have your computer? Because I
I have my laptop, yeah.
You could probably print it from mine.
We'll try it.
Despite multiple warnings, she stubbornly refused to cooperate. And when the final opportunity passed, the police were forced to act. The handcuffs were the answer to her defiance.
I gave you like 4 or 5 opportunities to walk and talk with me. And then you kept throwing a fit. Then you started to walk. Then you threw your stuff on the ground. Everybody's looking at you. You have to go to jail. We're in an airport. We're not at the friggin' county. We're not at the park.
I just want to go home. I was just trying to go home.
You're gonna get home. It's just gonna be a little delayed.
I wasn't even doing anything. Please. Please. Ask them. I wasn't doing nothing. Please. 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 Please, please. I was just trying to go home. Please, sir. Please. Please. I don't have any money. I can't bail myself out. Please, I can't.
She was charged with offenses including public intoxication, disturbing the peace, and resisting arrest. One wrong seat, and the entire flight had to pay the price. She thought she was right until the police stepped in, and the situation changed completely.
It's going with your stuff. In the bag. Put it in. That's the only bag, ma'am? My car's upstairs. Let me just up by 325. You got it?
A disruptive passenger prompted the crew to call the police. The pilot made the decision Camille would not be allowed to fly. Moments later, the police approached her.
I'm going to ask her to come out. Would you please? Will she come out? Does she have luggage?
Yes.
With her?
She does have a personal item on a carry-on.
Me?
What's up, boss?
Hey, how's everything?
She's still non-compliant. You can't take her by the operator.
Okay, and you don't want her flying at all, not even if she moves her seat? Okay. What's her name?
Camille.
Camille Fair. All right, have her
She's
come up
supposed to
here.
sit in this seat. She's in 30. She don't want to go. She don't want
Well, now the captain says no, it
to. Yeah,
doesn't
she
matter.
want to get out there.
So can you ask her to come up here, please?
Camille firmly insisted she was in seat 13E and blamed the airline. Upset because she was heading to a funeral, she reluctantly allowed the police to check her ticket.
Hello, Camille? How are you? Deputy Soto.
I'm grieving, is actually
Okay,
how I'm
okay.
doing. I'm trying to get to a funeral
I'm sorry.
today.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sorry about that.
Today.
But now...
I'm sitting
okay.
in my assigned seat.
No, you're supposed to be at 37E.
No.
Ma'am,
You think I would make this up? You think I would hold everybody
right
up?
here.
It's also right here.
that's a screenshot, ma'am.
It's the app, view my boarding pass. Why would I make that up? Why would I make that up? It's unspirited spirit. You
says-
think I'm going to waste
No,
my
ma'am, ma'am. It says 13E.
That's where I am.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me see your phone. Listen,
No, I'm gonna hold my
I'm trying to
phone.
help you.
Are you?
Yes, I
Because
am.
isn't everyone else seated?
I came here respectfully.
I
I'm
understand that,
talking
but
to
I've
you.
been so
I'm trying to help
disrespected.
you.
Do
Let
you
me show it to
understand?
the
I'm just trying to
captain.
get
I
to
understand.
Chicago.
But right
I have
now,
a funeral
this is the thing.
tonight.
But this is the
I've been
thing.
working all
Okay,
day.
I understand.
I don't work
You're
for
not-
spirit.
I know that. But
I'm tired.
okay.
I'm trying to be
I'm
patient.
trying-
I've lost my
Okay.
zen.
Okay, relax. Take it down just a little. I'm trying to help you.
Then talk to
Okay,
them.
let me go talk to them, but I need to see the phone. I'm going to give it right back. I'm on body camera. I'm not going to take your phone.
Even though the app showed seat 13E, the crew confirmed Camille was assigned to seat 37E. Her refusal to comply led to her being denied boarding. When technology and reality clash, who will pay the price?
Let me talk to the captain.
That's the correct.
Hey, sir. I know it's on her app, though.
Yeah, but if she refreshed, she would have seen receipt.
A screenshot. Okay.
That's a screenshot.
She opened it up for me, so show me how.
Yeah, let him show you this.
Let me see.
And then ours too. Yeah.
This is on her wallet.
Yeah, but tell her to refresh.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Open up the app. This is your Apple. This is on your Apple Wallet. If you open up your app, it's going to show you 37E.
Because they changed it.
Okay, if they changed it, that's not our issue.
This is the app.
Okay, and what's the app say?
View my boarding pass.
Yes. What's it say?
13E. Do you think I will really be like
All
making
right.
a deal about this?
I had a refresh. It's still saying 13E. Okay. She refreshed it. It's saying 13E.
Yeah, but what happened?
I understand, but if she's refreshing it, 13E. It's not a screenshot. So I'm not telling you how to do your job, but if this is a mix-up, then somebody's got to accommodate her for reason. Let me talk to the captain.
So what are you saying is that we need for the
I understand she. Hey, sir. There's an issue with her. On her app, it's saying 13E. So the thing is, with the ticket, her in spirit, something happened. But she's supposed to be, as from when she originally purchased the ticket, it said 13E. But now she's being told she got to go to. So I understand her not wanting to leave, but something's got to give with her in spirit. Then it's not. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to kick somebody off who doesn't deserve to be kicked off because of an error. That's my concern.
Here's my concern. She's not complying with the flight instructions. That's a no-brainer.
No, I understand that.
Flight instructions on the airplane.
The police gave a final warning, but Camille remained motionless. A defiant act that led to the entire plane being evacuated. All limits had been crossed.
I'm going to tell you right now. What's your name again?
Why don't you ask them
I'm speaking to you. What's your name?
My name is Camille. You know my name.
I don't know your name because I didn't speak to you. Let's have a conversation like two human beings. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. Listen, that's fine. You don't want to have a conversation? That's fine. Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
What is there a conversation?
You're gonna come off the plane. If you refuse to come off the plane, I'm gonna take I'll give you your last warning. You refuse to come off the plane, you're gonna go to jail today. I'm gonna deplane everyone off the plane. I'm gonna drag you off the plane. That's fine. I'll give you my last warning. All right. She said she's not coming off.
No. Well, he said if I could get her to move her seat, she can fly.
All right. Let me see.
How many souls are on this plane?
Tell you.
Deplane the plane. Deplane the plane.
Everyone is sitting down.
Deplane the plane.
Everyone
Come
is
on.
sitting down. This is plane.
That's fine. No point in arguing with her. All right, start your deboarding. We're going to take her into custody. Deplane the plane.
Let me go to my area. Thank you.
That's it. She's definitely going to jail. Sorry. Hey, Cap, you go ahead and deboard the plane. She's going to jail. She don't want to come off.
I'm sitting right in the aisle right across. If I give up my seat, and then
this is already out of.
it's already
done.
Folks from the flight deck, not the best news for you, but we have a passenger to get off the aircraft. Whenever that happens, we have to move everyone from the aircraft. So everybody's going to be boarding. Take your stuff with you. So we can get a chance to board.
Go ahead and
Despite the entire flight being delayed, Camille refused to move. The police continued to plead in vain before issuing a final ultimatum with a tense countdown right on the spot.
Gonna come off the plane, or we're gonna let us use force against you.
You really want to go to jail? You really want to go to jail? Okay, let's not make it a second time or a third time. Let's just get off the plane. This is the final chance. Because once the handcuffs go on, there's no negotiating. That's it. Either get off the plane or go to jail.
I'm not doing anything.
One last chance. Off the plane or off the plane and go to jail.
What am I doing?
I'm not going to tell you. Off the plane or off the plane and go to jail. You choose right now. What do you want to do? Off the plane or off the plane and go to jail. Pick one.
He's asking you, please stand up and walk off.
5.
If you stand up and walk off, you can rebook.
3, 2. If not, you're going to jail. Go on. All right. Let's go. Come on. Stand up. Simple. It's going with your stuff.
in the bag.
Put it in. That's the only bag, ma'am? Your blanket and your pillow? My car's upstairs. Let me just up by 325. You got it or something?
Yeah. Hey, we requested somebody ramside, but I guess.
Want to be back?
There's somebody ramside.
In Florida, failing to comply with airline staff, obstructing police, and disturbing the peace can lead to criminal charges, with penalties of up to 1 year in prison and a fine of up to $1,000. Camille was arrested and could face charges including failing to comply with airline staff, obstructing justice, and disturbing the peace.
Stop going through everything! It's not that fucking complicated. I was sitting on the plane. You guys are fucked. You are fucked.
On April 14th, 2024, a dramatic incident unfolded on an airplane when a woman named Alicia was arrested for refusing to deboard after becoming highly intoxicated. Law enforcement officers were called to the scene when Alicia, who was visibly under the influence of alcohol, refused to comply with the airline's requests to leave the aircraft.
Alicia.
She is alert and oriented, and from
I'm
an EMT. From a medical standpoint, she seems.
Okay.
She passed everything.
Hi, ma'am. Officer Case, if I can get you to get your stuff and stand up for me, let's get off the aircraft so we can get medics to look at you. Alicia.
I didn't ask for a doctor. You shouldn't do that to me.
I'm a peace officer of the state of Texas, and the flight attendants have asked you need to get off the plane.
I do not trust the state.
Okay.
And I'm trying to go home.
See, this is a business.
So do not hold me here.
You need to stand up and get off the plane, ma'am. The airlines say they want you off the plane.
For what reason?
Because they don't want to fly you. That's the reason they gave me. That's the only reason I need. I'm going to allow you to walk out under your own power, ma'am, or I'm going to do it for you. Which would you rather it be? Get you to stand up for me?
Actually.
No, ma'am, it's not. Let's get you to stand up.
Alicia, can you do me a favor? Can we do this the nice way?
That's the ticket I booked.
Or you just have
That's my ID that I got on.
All right, here's your choices,
you can
ma'am.
Tell me what I did wrong to not be able to do that.
They said they don't want to. Here's your two options, and I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and drag you off the plane. Which one do you want to do? American Airlines is a business. They have the right to refuse service. They have refused you service. Stand up, get your stuff.
What have I done wrong?
They're not flying you, ma'am. I'm not the wrong police. I'm just here. They don't want you on the aircraft anymore. You're not going to be on it.
There was nothing that I did wrong than sit down in a seat. Okay, well, I can be concerned about a war.
It's your last chance. I'm going to allow you to stand up by yourself and walk off with me, or I'm going to deplane this aircraft, and then I'm going to remove you. Once that happens, you're no longer in charge of being able to stand up and do it on your own accord. I'm going to physically remove you from the aircraft. This is your choice.
Authorities arrived at the scene and confronted Alicia, urging her to step off the plane voluntarily. Officers clearly outlined the potential repercussions of her actions, presenting her with a choice: leave of her own accord or be forcibly removed in handcuffs. Despite these warnings, Alicia remained uncooperative, repeatedly challenging the officers and asserting her innocence. Her defiant stance created unease among passengers and crew, ultimately resulting in the temporary grounding of the aircraft.
Just wait. Yes.
Can you try to get over her? Step over?
Yeah.
What's her name? Alicia?
Yeah.
Alicia?
Need you to step up and get off the plane. If not, I'm going to place you in handcuffs and take you off this plane.
Just pick her up.
Yep.
Do not take my belongings.
I got the bag.
Do not take my belongings.
She's seatbelted in.
Let go.
Let go of the
Let
cuff.
go. Give me my one and only warning back. Give me my one and only warning back.
Is she uncuffed? Is she unbelted?
Yeah.
Cuffed? Is she unbelted?
Yeah.
All right, stand up, ma'am.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Walk. Ma'am, start walking.
Can y'all get that wheelchair off? Just. They got it.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Do you have any bags?
Oh, yeah. And I don't know why you all got so fucking salty. Cause you ain't got no fucking water here. Don't leave me without my things.
We have your bag behind us.
What have I done wrong? For what reason?
They did not want to fly you anymore.
Cause you didn't want to fly me?
Ma'am, I'm not the airlines.
I'll fucking fight you till the day I die.
They can check her out. That way we can get the people started boarding again.
It's not a public offense. I didn't even do it in your face.
We'll set her over here. Let medics check her out. Make sure you don't have any medical problems, ma'am.
Alright, cool. Can we pick that bench?
Ma'am, did you have any carry-on bags?
Throughout the incident, Alicia's responses were erratic and uncooperative. Her actions escalated the situation as she resisted the officers' attempts to resolve it peacefully. Despite her claims of innocence, authorities made it clear that continued refusal to deboard would result in her being removed by force. After issuing multiple warnings, the officers were left with no choice but to forcibly remove Alicia from the plane, ultimately placing her in handcuffs.
I didn't spill on anyone.
She spit.
What's your name? Logan. Boston.
Austin. Okay.
My flight was an hour late.
Do you have your ID on you by any chance?
And I got on the... Oh, yeah.
Relax. Relax.
Yes, if you unhandcuff me.
No, that's not gonna happen.
I'm just gonna help you.
I don't need that. No, it's not in there.
Is it in this one? Can I go in this one?
No.
Can you tell me your address really quick? So, you told me not to touch you. I'm not going to evaluate you. You're alert and oriented.
Yeah, because you're not helping me.
Okay, well then we'll leave, and we'll leave you here with the officer.
Do you know what day it is?
You know what? I'm going to need your ID anyway.
It's Sunday.
Okay, do you know about what time it is? Alicia is your name, right? We're just trying to figure out what's going on. We are called. You weren't listening to us. Your eyes were closed.
Does not every businessman.
Okay, did you have anything to drink today? Or to be drunk? But we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Exactly.
How much did you have to drink?
About 6 drinks.
About 6 drinks?
And I had a full meal as well.
Quarts? Is that a beer?
Port wine.
Port wine? Okay. How are you feeling right now?
Really disrespected.
Okay.
Just stay here. I'm trying to fly back home.
Where's home?
You already saw my address. I met one guy that I thought might be kind, and I tried to change my seat. And then...
All this happens because you want to change seats?
Yeah.
Maybe next time just stick to the same seat.
And you hold the flight back, so you're actually damaging all of them.
Too intoxicated.
Okay, so why'd they let me through the gate and then welcome me in?
Counts for like
and
the
then
whole flight.
your business has always sucked.
My business sucks?
That's not yours. I'm Tequila.
After being removed from the plane, Alicia's behavior remained erratic and uncooperative. She admitted to having consumed a considerable amount of alcohol, including 6 glasses of wine and a double shot of tequila. Throughout the incident, she displayed confusion and anger, repeatedly demanding to know what she had done wrong. Her actions further escalated the situation as she resisted the officers.
Stop going through my shit! All I did was try and peacefully get on a fucking plane! Jesus fucking Christ, how hard is it? To get out of the state! Stop going through everything! It's not that fucking complicated, I was sitting on the plane! You guys are fucked! You are fucked! I don't want to be here and I don't want to be with you people! How do you not understand that? You don't deserve me because you don't know how to be nice. You're also fucking toxic because your water's not good. Because it's dried up and now you're just sitting here eating fucking fast food. Can I please have a cigarette? I'll tell you everything. I will tell you everything. Oh, so they put the youngest one in charge right now? Where's my wallet? Where's my purse?
Upon her arrest and transport to the police station, Alicia remained defiant and uncooperative, even requesting a cigarette. She appeared to be in an altered state of consciousness, repeatedly refusing to comply with police instructions during standard procedures.
Are you gonna look up here at the blue sign for?
Excuse me?
Look at the blue sign.
You gotta take your photo.
Are you single, married, or divorced?
I'm assuming single. Alright, so I gotta take off your socks. We already have your shoes, so we have to also take off your socks.
Undo my cuffs, and I will.
Ma'am, you're under arrest. You'll do what we tell you to do.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Make it easy. You don't have to be like that. Just undo your hands.
You have to take off any valuable property so that it can be inventory.
I'm
This has nothing to do with your fingerprints.
No, let me go. What did I even do wrong?
You gonna hold that one?
Ow!
You gonna hold this one?
Ow! You're hurting me! Stop!
We gave you the opportunity to do it yourself and you wouldn't, so now we have to do it for you. If you kick one of us,
Don't you
will
kick.
get felony
Do
charges.
not kick.
I'm just trying to get my hands free.
Your hands will not be free.
Alicia's refusal to comply with both the airline's policy and law enforcement's directives resulted in her arrest. The woman was charged with 3 counts of resisting arrest, public intoxication, and criminal trespass. Criminal trespass, as defined under Chapter 30 of the Penal Code, involves unlawfully remaining on property after being asked to leave. The penalties for this offense can include fines and imprisonment. Additionally, public intoxication, under Chapter 49 of the Penal Code, is a Class C misdemeanor that occurs when an individual appears in public while intoxicated to a degree that they may endanger themselves or others. Resisting arrest, as stated in Chapter 38 of the Penal Code, involves preventing or obstructing a peace officer from performing their duties and can result in more severe penalties, including jail time. In this case, Alicia faced multiple charges that underscored the seriousness of her actions and the potential consequences of disregarding legal authority. Here is Jasmine. On October 2nd, 2023, the police were called to the scene after receiving reports of an argument and property vandalism. Upon arrival, they spoke with a woman. The woman apologized for breaking a window and claimed it was unintentional. The police asked if anyone was injured and checked for injuries. The woman explained that she had oil on her, but was not hurt. At this point, the woman appeared distressed and spoke through tears.
What's this argument over?
Because I'm pregnant, he doesn't want to take care of it.
Okay. So where'd most of this happen, out in the driveway or inside?
Here.
Right here? Okay. Alright, so did he just kind of, what happened exactly?
We were arguing and he tried to close the door and I tried to stop him. And he closed the door and I threw one of the bottles out the window and I didn't mean to break it.
Okay. Well, I'm not really, you guys live here, right, together?
No, he lives here.
He lives here? Okay. So how did the physical contact occur?
I pushed him after when he was calling the cops. I pushed him and that was about it.
He didn't push you at all?
No.
He didn't slap you or anything like that? No. Alright, and you're not injured anyway. I know there's oil, but I just want to make sure because the window's broken and it's easy to... You weren't near it when it broke?
No.
Okay, you weren't reaching through it or anything like that?
No.
Just some people are cut and they just don't have no idea.
The woman explained that she was pregnant and had argued with her ex-boyfriend because he didn't want to take responsibility. In the heat of the moment, when the man tried to close the door, she threw a bottle at the window, breaking the glass. She also admitted to pushing him during the conflict. The police confirmed that the man had not acted violently or physically against the woman and that she was not injured.
Do you guys live here together?
I used to stay here almost every day, but I don't live here.
Okay, how long have you guys been dating?
Since March, April.
March, April. Okay. Alright. And he knows you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do you have your ID on you? Thank you. Yeah, if you don't mind, great.
Oh.
After verifying some information about their relationship status and the woman's ID, the officer approached the man.
And then kind of trying to grab my keys and go into my vehicles. I locked my doors, she broke my shit, and I'm on the phone with y'all. I don't hear no more. I open my doors to come outside to look where she's at, and then she comes around the corner. She's on the side of my house. And I'm trying to keep my distance from her, you know what I'm saying? So I walk over here, and she runs inside my house because she knows I'm on the phone with y'all. She grabs my keys, tries to go in my vehicles and start on my leaves.
So neither of these cars are hers?
Neither of them are hers. They're both mine.
Okay.
She tried to grab my keys and start on me how to get the keys.
According to the man's statement, they had broken up about a month ago, and she had come to his house unannounced, carrying a knife to threaten him. Fearing for his safety, he called the police right after she started vandalizing property and trying to take his car keys.
I don't want to hit her with a breaking in there, bro. That's not a good charge. Please just leave that out, bro. Thanks.
Did she used to live here with you, though?
She never lived here.
She claims she did.
She stayed here frequently, but she has a house of her own.
Okay. All right.
And so what kind of charges are you going to hit her with?
Well, basically, so I'll be honest with you, you're kind of in a tight spot. So he doesn't want to press charges or anything as far as the breaking and entering, but that's where we're at. Because you let me fill in some blanks for you. You can confirm. You went into the house after he walked out, and you started grabbing keys.
Returning to the woman, after reading her Miranda rights, she admitted entering the house after he went outside and trying to take the keys to leave. She also admitted that they were not living together and that the relationship had ended. The police patiently explained to the woman that her actions were criminal. Ultimately, the woman was handcuffed, and the police ensured she understood the situation and the consequences of her actions. They also noted that the man just wanted everything to stop and did not want to pursue additional serious charges. The woman also agreed to pay for the window repair. The police then escorted her to the patrol car. They also requested a female officer to come and search the woman before taking her away. The woman was subsequently charged with vandalism and assault. The incident was officially closed. Thank you for watching. We hope the video helped you understand the consequences of uncontrolled emotions after a relationship ends. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you next time.